Welcome to Paranormal Night Shift, your home for all things that go bump in the dark and your stories told here. Today's story comes from Melissa and is called The Man in the Hat. My family runs a funeral home, and I never enjoyed being a part of it, but it's the family business, so of course I got indoctrinated into it. They say these things happen in threes. So when I was little, I used to notice seeing the same man at everyone's funeral. Just the same older man wearing a black hat. He'd show up, pay his respects, and leave. I never thought anything of it. However, the older I got, the more involved in the family business I became. I started seeing him more frequently. How has this man not aged since I was little? I see him all the time. He comes in, never does anything, just shows his respects and leave. When I was about 16, I stopped being the front of the funeral parlor and actually started working some of the ceremonies. I noticed him walk to where the body was laying, and he put his hand in the casket. And then he put his hand in his pocket. He took something. He was a thief. He took something off of the body. I confronted him, but my father said no. There's certain things you don't need to know, and there's certain things that you won't understand. For years, that was my father's answer when I asked him about the man. There's certain things you don't need to know, and certain things that you won't understand. My father got sick during COVID, and as he was laying on his bed, he said, "The business is now yours, and I need you to understand who the man in the hat is. He does not take anything that we don't give him." Regardless of spiritual belief, my father would always put these in the casket, and he insisted that I kept up the ritual. He told me that a long time ago he made a deal, and that the man in the hat is the bowman. It's his job to carry souls into the afterlife. I didn't believe in any of this superstition. I've seen so much in my life, but at my father's funeral I did the same thing. I put the 2 gold coins underneath my father, and sure enough, the man in the hat showed up. He took the coins out, but this time I followed him. I followed him out of the funeral home, and I questioned him. "Who are you? What is your job? What are you doing here?" The man told me that not everyone gets to pass. There is a toll that must be paid in life and also in death. Your father worshiped the old ways, and it is my job to help those pass over. I like the story. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but I always think that these fan stories are just that. They're wonderful stories that people want to share. What is some sort of tradition or ritual that you believe in that you want carried out when you pass? And thank you for watching Paranormal Night Shift.